Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to show you how to rack up the most money in the most efficient way in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and anybody who's played it knows that this is the airstrip that you have to buy as part of the main story, and you also have to complete the flight school, which I'm looking at in that little building there as part of the story, although you don't have to gold it. But to get this Apache helicopter here, or the Hunter should I say, you have to get gold in every single challenge of the flight school, which isn't that difficult. I'm going to do a separate video about it at some point. If I get enough requests for it, I may do it even sooner, so leave your comments if you'd like to see that soon. And what I'd recommend is getting your muscle and fat levels all the way full, and saving just before you do it so it resets your hunger meter, because you're going to be at this for so long that you're going to start losing health because you're hungry, and eventually you can die because of that. The best way to begin this is to actually start it in the desert, and just be careful of flying near the military base. I'm sure at some point we will get to that, and I'm not going to show the footage of all the hours or however long this is going to take. I'm just going to say right now that the time here is about 2:30, so I'm just going to leave it as that, and I'll get back to you whenever there's any key information that needs to be said, because there is some other bits that you will need to bear in mind, and we'll get to that when we get to it. Okay, I'll be back soon. So as you can see, I'm now about 13 or 14 minutes in, something like that, and already I'm up to 60 odd thousand per level. No big deal. It will go a lot higher than that. For some reason it's brought me over to San Fierro, which is one of the worst places to do this, but I'm quite experienced, so I thought I'd just get on with it and not restart. There is no limit to how many levels you can actually do on this, so the longer you're at it, the longer it goes, and in the end you end up getting millions per level. And I mean, some of these levels are done within, like that, 15-20 seconds. Right, I'll be back when there's more info, because there is other key bits of information to really get the most out of this, so I'll be back when that happens. So here we are then, everything's going well. I've got to a nice spot where they seem to be around Mount Chiliad quite a lot, which is alright. Not many roads around there, and there's not much to crash into either apart from the mountain. As you can see, I'm up to 115,000 a level, which is very good. 20 minutes on the clock, and I've already racked up about 3 million, and it's been about 15-20 minutes, but as time goes on, the amount you get becomes exponential, like the way it increases as to how much you get, to a point where you're on like millions per level. Okay, right, I'll be back again soon. Right, now's a good time to cut in again. I've been getting warned that I'm hungry and I'm losing weight for a couple of minutes now, so it's about time. I'll finish this level, and as you can see now, I've got 40 odd minutes on the timer, which is more than enough to actually just fly off. And this helicopter's took a few knocks, so I'm going to fly to the airstrip first, and I'll show you what I'm going to do when I'm there in a second. So I'm back at the airstrip, and what I'm going to do is, might help if I take that helicopter down first. Yeah, go down with the helicopter. And what I need to do is basically just get to that other helicopter as quick as I can, because I do get 1 minute, and that one's already took some knocks, so I want a fresh one. Okay, that's all good, looking good, nice, and away we go. Very slick. And then what we want to do next is, there's a restaurant, chicken stop, right about there, and that's just lovely, that one, because there's plenty of space to land around it, and you can get right close to the door just to run in, just like grab a burger and then just run out. As you can see, the fat's still going down, That's why I advised that you fill up on fat and muscle. The fat and muscle would keep running down. Oh, look at that. Been hit by a missile. Oh no, I haven't. I've managed to dodge it. That's nice. Okay, so we're up to that chicken stop right now, and this is what we do. Okay. I don't know where the bloody door is. Where is the door? There it is. Okay. Get your helicopter as close as you can to the door. Right, and try and keep away from any cops. Straight in. And then just to stave off the hunger. Yeah, come on, come on. Yeah. Just the first thing you can buy. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Out we go. And then you just got to sort of fingers crossed that you don't get busted. Where's my helicopter gone? Oh dear. It's alright. Oh, what is this? What is this? Come on, police vehicle. Come on. There they are. Come on.
You think I'm gonna give up?
Oh, cheeky. Let me in. Yes. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Now all that's left to do is to just drive back to the airstrip and get another helicopter. Okay, right, I'll reinitialize when I'm back. Okay, I'm back again. And basically get into this one. Hopefully they don't try and run up and bust me. Yeah, that's alright. This thing can take a fair few bullets anyway. And away I go. So it's straight back to San Fierro and carry on what I was doing. As you can see, that's only took, what, I can't remember what time we was on, but it's not very long. Remember, be careful about flying over this military base. I nearly learned the hard way. Your helicopter will take a few missiles, but it's not worth the hassle. You want your helicopter to be in as good condition as possible for these endurance sessions. But I think in this one run, it's very potentially likely that I'm going to be able to max out my money in one straight run. And as we're talking right now, I've been at this for about 40 minutes maybe, but the most difficult part is now over, and now I can reap the rewards of, like, well, we're getting up to nearly 500,000 a level now, something like that. And it'll only keep going up. It's not going to be long before I've maxed out that money, so I think they've split up a little bit here, so no, where are they actually gone? Come on, they'll be about somewhere. Oh, don't tell me they've gone into the underground bit of the airport. That's a nightmare. Come on, come out, come out, come out. Oh, what a nightmare. Oh no. Yeah. Where is he? There he is, he's come out. Brilliant. Yeah, they have split up a bit. Remember, use your gun nice and often. That will slow them down like that. And then your missiles just to blast the hell out of them when they stop. If you get it just right, you can just missile blast them just in a walla if you get it right. There we go. Like I say, the most difficult bit is the switch over, where you need to grab a quick meal and another vehicle. And the previous times I've done this, my helicopter hasn't actually disappeared. I'm not sure why it did that time. But what's helpful is, while it's actually got the 3 suspect cars in the memory, because it's quite an old game, not as many police cars will spawn, so it's sort of a gift and a curse, because if you're stuck out somewhere and you need a police vehicle like me, I was like 6 seconds away from failing this. Well, not failing it, but having to start from the beginning, which would have been very sad, saying that, like, oh, all the effort that's gone into this already. Oh, yeah, that new helicopter's coming in handy. Right, I'm going to keep on blasting away, blasting through, and I'll join back up on the walkthrough when the time has come. Sorry, I'm just concentrating a little bit. So now seems like a very good time to cut back in. I'm at 94 million, and currently now at level 152 I'm getting dished 1.15 million per level, so it's not going to be long before I reach the magical 99 million. I can't remember what it does at that point. I think it just freezes at 999 recurring, but we'll just have to wait and see. Remember, I started at like 35 million, but at this point I think that you could actually do 99 million in one sitting, even if you had next to nothing or nothing in terms of money when you started this, because obviously as you go on it'll end up at 1.2 million in a minute, and so on and so forth, and before you know it you'll have maxed out. So, and how long have I been at this now? About an hour and a half, which isn't actually that bad. To get the extra 35 million, I'd say it'd probably take another 20 minutes on top of me getting the 99, so maybe 2 hours to go from no money to maximum money. About that anyway, using this method. Oh no, not back to bloody... Oh no, it's Bayside. It's fine. Yeah, the next few videos coming up. Got one showing how to use the hovercraft as a submarine. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that before. But I've got a video in the pipeline for that, and another one is how to get gang territory all over the map, like not just Los Santos, but all over the map. Even the mountain and everything. So them videos are coming up, so if you like what you see in here and you've enjoyed watching and whatnot, remember to hit like, subscribe. Yeah, I think it's going to max out. No, it's not going to max out. Crazy. Oh, I'm just thinking how silly this is going to go now. Whoa, it's going to be insane. Yeah, I'm going to end the guide in a minute though, because obviously, you know, you're never going to get around to spending that sort of money on the game anyway. So it's like, yeah, even the 35 million I had to start with was more than enough. I'd never be able to spend all that, but I wanted to demonstrate like the simplicity of this. Obviously when I stopped off at that chicken stop to get like one meal to stop the hunger, there is obviously wanted stars scattered around the map, which you could pick up and whatnot if you fancy doing it that way. I took a bit of a risk, which was in a way unnecessary. If you don't want to take that risk, look up a guide as to where these wanted stars are and do it that way. But as you can see just how fast this money's racking in now. You know, that's another million, and every time it's just quicker and quicker and quicker. Like the way the money's coming in anyway, is what I mean. Yeah, one last attack, and then that's it then. I'm going to wish you guys all farewell. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you've seen here and want to see some more, remember to comment. You know, I am one for replying. I'll try and reply to as many as possible. If you like it, there's going to be more coming soon, so subscribe. I don't just do Grand Theft Auto videos, I do videos of all different games, all different genres, styles, and you know, not just videos about glitches and guides and that. It can be silly stuff and whatnot. So right, I wish you all the best, and I'm going to get off, and yeah, have a nice day.